Alright, yo, so I know a lot of people just, they didn't look at the replay, they were just like, there's a stomp, and they were dismissed, but I'm going to go ahead and go through this replay because there's a lot of things that I saw when I looked through. So first of all, the first thing someone pointed out on Discord was you only have 20 last hits. And we're going to see why momentarily. This is probably my second, this is my second take because the first time I did, I didn't have my mic on because I'm dumb. So you can take advice from somebody who doesn't use their microphone.
Prepare for battle.
The first time that they record a video. So like the first thing I was pointing out is that you have a full bracer or a full Wraithman coming out the gate. Unnecessary. Let me put it like this. Okay, so you do one stats. Slippers and agility, right? Okay, so I'm going too fast because a lot of dead stuff happens. So I want to pause this before you do dumb stuff. Okay, so look at this hero guide. So like starting, you want to get a hero guide. Okay, so I use DotA Laning. He's the most famous guide writer, and a lot of high level players will be like, but I'll say that someone of your level and even of mine, it gives you a good like perspective of what you could potentially be doing. It's not the Bible, but think of it as like maybe a Bible commentary. So you have a full Wraith band, okay? Not good. You want to have like slippers, so let me put it like this. So your slippers is 3 agility. The circlet is 3 agility. I mean 2 agility. It's 2 all stats, but let's just talk about agility. Okay, so that's 5 agility total. Your Wraith band gives you 5 agility total, in addition to other stats, but just mentally 5 agility total. And you see the 2 strength, the 2 intelligence, right? So that's what the all stats are from this, right? But you bought the recipe in order to combine it into one item, which gives you no additional benefit. Okay, not until minute 25. I'm actually not expert enough to like bring up the recipe. There we go. Yeah, so you spent what, 210 gold for the recipe for no reason. Like you gain nothing from it. So what you want to do is get your tangos, your branches for your stats. So that's +1/+1. So that's, think about it as 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 agility. Drow loves agility. That's going to increase our base attack damage so that you can actually last hit effectively, which is what you did not do, because remember you have 20 last hits, so you need to work on that. Okay, so that's what I'm going to say about that. I wouldn't get the Quelling Blade for only 4 attack damage for 100 gold. You're better off doing another Slip of Agility if you want to do double Wraithman, but that's kind of like a mid build, but we're not going to worry about that. Alright, so the next thing where you F up, we're going to do this. We're going to go direct to camera, and we're going to go fog radiant. Okay, why is it bugging? You shouldn't be able to see them. Let me try this again. Let's go fog dire. Yeah, there we go. So you can't see them. You can see you. So that's what I want to show you. Okay. Hero chase to drow. Okay, so when you're going uphill, you can't see them. Okay. Let's try this again. Fog dire. See what they're looking at? They're gonna see you come uphill. You don't ever want to do this. I call this river no man's land. You don't ever want to be here unless you absolutely have to. Okay. Because what's going to ensue here is that you're going to die for no good reason. They've already put up a ward here, right? Oh no, that's your ward. That's your ward. So your centaur just put that ward. Okay, so now you can see across the river, right?
30
so
seconds
they're standing
to
here,
battle.
you can see, but you can't see beyond, right? So there's some supports that'll put a ward here, but they've already beat you there. So here's a ward, allows you to see everything here. And yet y'all step into the river anyway. Like, what are you doing here? I don't understand. So like, if you want to contest bounty runes, they're already positioned to contest this, and they have powerful heroes. So like, I can tell by watching this replay that you just like started playing like maybe yesterday. That's kind of what you're giving. So like, the bounty room spawns there, bounty room spawns there, bounty room spawns here, bounty room spawns here. As a position 1 carry, I suggest that you be over here. You don't want to be in any of this. It's not necessary. But yeah, you're gonna end up dying here because you are in no man's land shooting uphill, and you shoot uphill, there's a penalty for accuracy. So you never want to be shooting uphill at people, especially against range heroes. And like you're the carry, so like basically what I the way I would put it is that the enemy team gets a morale boost every time you die. Like your team experiences a morale shock, the enemy team experiences a morale boost. Okay, and so they're gonna kill you here because you are way out of position. Like you run away from your teammates. Like this, so this is a lesson in team fighting, level 1 team fighting. Okay, it's okay. So you step out of this. Is what you're trying to do, right? You're trying to step out of the shrapnel, but but as you can see, it fades really quickly. So because he's taken the talent where the shrapnel damage is increased, but the duration is decreased. So you keep stepping up out the shrapnel, which is what he wants. You want to step back this way. Here's your team. Here's their team. Why are you running toward their team and away from yours? Okay. So this is what people mean by this is a very, very early minute, not even minute 1. This is minute -9 seconds lesson in positioning, especially as a ranged hero. So Centaur has stunned everyone. He's getting out. You need to be getting out. Okay. But you die. You get up first. Okay. Now, sometimes I'll say this, like a lot of people complain about other heroes, other players. We're gonna focus on you. I will say that this Centaur is doing a bad thing here. He's blocking the creep wave. You don't want to block a creep wave because it's gonna push this wave into this circle. When you see this, no matter what skill level you are, you want to step out of this circle into right here. And that's going to force the first creep wave to aggro on you to buy you time for the creep wave to catch up because you don't want it in a tower. Creep wave in the tower is going to shove the wave up here, and it can be game losing. Not just lane losing, it can be game losing. Like your first creep wave being up here. Okay. The other thing I want to say, you have auto attack frost arrows on auto cast. You don't want them on auto cast, you want to orb walk. So that means you want to be able to hit Q, shoot, hit Q, right click, hit Q, right click, hit Q, right click. It also allows you to be able to move between clicks. It's something that you're going to have to learn how to do early game as trial. Auto attacking is going to aggro the creep wave at times when you don't want to. What is aggroing the creep wave? I'll explain that momentarily, but the Centaur actually does it.
Put it out of your mind.
So you right now as a carry should be focused on, yes, it's good that you're harassing. You don't want to be missing last hits like that point blank range.
Put it out of your mind.
So you got to work on your timing with your last hits. Okay, so that's the easy uncontested last hit that you just miss. There's no reason for it. Got to do that. So you got to work on your last hitting. There is a like last hitting training under, I think it's under learn. You know, basic mechanic. Yeah, first of all, you need to be doing this. If you haven't done this stuff, you need to back up and do it. Like you need to have check marks on all this stuff, okay? And then we can have a real conversation about DotA mechanics. But since you asked, I'm gonna watch this video and break down why you are bad. Okay. So the Centaur, despite them blocking the creep wave, is actually pretty good. He is creating space for you, and he's going to run away. So yeah, they're gonna go on you. So part of orb walking would also allow you to fire faster, so you would have been able to get more hits on this aggression that they're showing your Centaur. So this is a perfect lesson on last hitting. Alright, so when the creeps are under your tower, if it's a melee creep, you need to hit the creep once and let the tower hit it several times before you get the last hit. On range creeps, you let the tower hit it 3 times and then you'll be able to get the last hit. And that's just on Drow because of her relatively lower right click. Like if you were playing Luna, you probably have like 70 damage or something like that by now because you're aura. So you got to be able to hit that. You let him distract you. Don't let him distract you because that's their job, is to keep you from last hitting. That's their job to keep you from leveling up. So that's that one. So you got to click that one once. and then get the last hit. But it's too late now. Don't be up here, because that's where that's where they want to be. You want to be down here. And so now you're missing everything. Like they're just like, man, this guy's really bad because he's just letting us do everything. All right, so here's the other thing. You are outside the tower. The tower gives you armor and increased regen. Right now, you're at 9 regen because you're eating a tango. But you want to be over here so you can get like 10. So like, watch. So at 2.4, right? When you step into the tower range, you're at 3.4. So you want to be in the tower as much as possible when you're sustaining a lot of harass. Next thing I want to say is this experience ring that's following you. You see this gold ring? You're too far away from the creep wave. So even when you're hiding and trying to nurse your wounds, yes, I just did say you need to be in the tower, but you still need to be near these creeps to get your experience, okay? Because your support is out leveling you. He's level 3 now. This is a position 5 support. It's supposed to be the lowest experience, lowest gold, lowest network, everything. But they're out leveling you because you don't even know where to stand when you're laning.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, this is a good play by him. So like you run over here. Why? Why are you over here? You don't need to be over here. He can handle himself. Like, look at the hit point discrepancy between the tree and the centaur. The centaur actually knows, despite blocking that creep wave, the centaur actually has a clue what he's doing with his hero. You do not. Your focus is last hitting.
Time is running out for Dire's middle tower.
Which you do get that one, but you missed the one before it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So yeah, you missed that last hit. I got it. Let's see, I got distracted, sorry. Let's see, yeah, so you need to be over here last hitting. The range creep that you missed here is worth more golden experience than the melee creeps, but you're over here hitting heroes for no reason whatsoever. You know, I'm aggroing and hitting heroes that there's no reason to. There's no reason to. Did I miss the part where he aggroes the creep wave for you? I did. The centaur does you a favor and brings you to creep wave. Okay, I guess I did. That's fine. Yeah, you gotta get that last hit.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
You gotta get that last hit. Where are you? Way outside the experience, way outside experience range again? You need to watch BSJ's video on creep aggro as well. Yeah, you get that last hit. But now they're gonna go on you.
Middle tower
You don't have any mana to get him off you with the silence. And so every time you die, your centaur is now getting solo experience when these creep waves, when these creeps die. These big tanky heroes with 1,000 hit points. You are a squishy hero with 600. See, they're having a great time. They're high-fiving and stuff.
Is running out for Dire's middle tower.
You don't know how to lane, and I guess you're working on your what is that thing called? Your intelligence basic item. Your null. Back in my day, null talisman was like an orb. It was circular. It wasn't like a diamond-looking shape. So that's why sometimes I have trouble remembering what that thing is. Oh, let's look at your last hitting when you come back to lane. Like, there it is. Okay, so he's actually helping you. He's helping you last hit, and you still miss it. That's crazy. Yeah, you gotta work on your last hitting. You gotta do that last hit trainer. There's no reason for you to be over here chasing heroes when you got all these creeps over here. Okay, your job as a killer, as a carry, you're supposed to be last hitting creeps. Okay, you're not supposed to be chasing heroes. Okay, they want you to chase heroes, be distracted, all that kind of stuff, because you're not going to scale into the
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Okay, so don't be doing this. Plus, Tree has an ability. So this is another thing you gotta learn the game. Tree has Nature's Guise, which allows him to walk through trees and increase move speed. You're never going to catch him at this stage of the game. Like, he has to be out of position like earlier earlier when the Centaur, when he was contesting the Lotus pool, and the Centaur just like right clicked it. And so now you're still hitting. So he does you a favor, he stomps and saves you. You're throwing an attack for no reason. Like, you think you're gonna kill him? No. He's level 4, you're level 3. Okay, and so you step into range to be able to shoot him. He kills you. He doesn't care about dying. He's about to hit level 5. You are about to hit level 4. Okay, so you're still behind. Like, yeah, don't do that. Don't worry about that. Now here's a time where you might want to hit the hero. Okay, but the trees now. Okay, you give up chase and you go back to last hit. Okay, you don't keep them. You don't keep them. Look at this. Look at this. This is just what's happening here, bro? This is where you should be. You're still not going to kill him because you still don't have the damage. You're gonna die again. Look, Tree has 127. 127 right click damage. 100. He's the hardest hitting right clicker in the game at this state of the game. Did he also take the talent? Yeah. Tree gains plus 5 base attack damage per hero level. He's level 5, so that's 25 additional attack damage. He's outright clicking you. Where, man, you're not even alive. I can't even look. Oh, 68. You have 68. No, you're not going to win right click. So that's what people mean by trading when they talk about trading. You're not going to out trade a trend as Drought at this state of the game. Stop it. You're not even going to out right click him. He's at 84 because he's a melee in your range. So you died so fast that you can't even TP. That's the walk of shame. That's what you're doing right now. You're doing the walk of shame because you died within a minute of the last time that you died, like 90 seconds. What is that cooldown? Yeah, 80 seconds. Yeah, dying within 80 seconds to the last time you use your TP is disgusting. That's gross. Okay, so yeah, I think we've seen enough. So now other heroes are arriving because your lane is terrible. One thing I want to point out is you're level 4, your Centaur is level 6. You are the carry. You are supposed to be the #1 in experience gold, and you're position 5. You're supposed to be the lowest in experience gold. It's just simply better than you in terms of understanding what they're supposed to be doing in the lane, surviving, that sort of thing, and you are struggling. You only have you finished the game with 20 last hits. Right now you have 7. Like the off laner, this Nyx has 30. Don't worry about the mid. The other carry is just, so that's what people talk about, just focus on you. Like the other team is probably just as bad. Yeah, the anti-mage 23. Like, these are low numbers. Your off lane Morphling only has 13, but like you got 7. You are the second lowest net worth in the game as the position 1. Your anti-mage is good. Yes, that's why you're losing 30 minutes. So like you've already lost the game. So I'm gonna stop this and I'm gonna say, yeah, watch your BSJ video on creep aggro. I'm still upset that I missed when Centaur brought you. He hand delivered you the creep wave. I'm kind of upset that I missed that. Watch BSJ's video on creep aggro. Do your last hit training, and then we can go from there. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so here it is. This, he does you a favor. He comes up here and he aggroes the creep wave intentionally to bring it to you so you can last hit safely. What a support. What a guy. This guy, I'm not going to say he's good, but I'm going to say he understands what he's supposed to be doing, and you do not. And that's when you missed the last hit. Yep, you missed the last hit.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Creep wave, and you missed that last hit. He kills the tree, and you missed this. So he's over here creating mad space, and you're squandering it, okay? So yeah, so like this is a quote-unquote get good situation. Alright, so I'm done with that.